Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today we have another good looking light colorway from Ultraboost. So let's just start with the unboxing. Here you can see some of my sizes. Yeah, we don't find anything else in the box. If it's just one thing that Adidas know how to do it right, is these colorways. I think they look amazing. At least this one, I love it. As a light colorway for summer, this will be my first personal choice. I wish there were these nice colorways in Ultraboost 20 also, because many of them they will end up in my wardrobe. After so many pairs of Ultraboost 21 this year, it's hard to say something new about this model. Here we can see a bit better the sole that they have, very nice colorway also. Here in the shot we can see that they are made with continental rubber. The midsole has changed this year, is a bit more rigid. I wish they wouldn't change that, because last year they were having plenty of comfort and this year, well, not so much. Changing the density of this foam, it wasn't the best idea they had so far, being lifestyle sneakers, not running sneakers, as many will think. To be a real running sneaker, it should have been a bit more lighter, more cushioning and more comfort, you know. Here we have the interior label. If you want, you can pause the video to see it a bit better. In the shot we can see the reflective materials exposed to light. They are only on the tongue this time. I wish they were in the logo also. I don't see a point to not having them. The footbed, as you know by now, is made with a thin layer of foam over the Ultraboost material. In the shot we can see the right foot, because we want to see how well they are made and if the quality is consistent. Here we have the exterior labels. On this pair I didn't find extra glue or bad stitching. Here is the size of these laces. For my arch, I will say this 100 centimeters is the ideal size. Please notice that they have different tips now. They are flat tips, and at first I was, wow, that is so cool, but soon after I've seen that they are very flimsy. If they were maybe metallic, I wouldn't have any complaints, but this way you are losing strength with them. Here are the panels of this Prime Knit Plus knit. And as you can see, it's extremely stretchy, but it's not perfect, so we'll see more about that in just a second. And now finally the weight test in comparison with New Balance 1080 V9. And I think this one is the most lightweight Ultraboost 21 that I've seen so far, if not mistaken. Here we have a short physical comparison in between these two sneakers. As you can see, there are different nits here and different soles also. If you are wondering which one I do prefer, I would say it's New Balance because they have a full rubber sole. Obviously, this is the better way to do it, and thinner knit, and that makes them lightweight. It's almost 100 grams difference in between them. The only problem with New Balance is that they don't usually have great colorways. They are just okay. Here we can see the insoles. I still prefer the one from New Balance because it's a bit more soft. New Balance, they have already 3 years, so they lasted more than many other sneakers that I have. And lately they have been used for few weeks or 2 months at least in DIY projects around the house, because I have some injuries on my feet, so I needed something that have plenty of cushioning, and this was the best that I have. So back to our review. Here we have some proper on-fit shots with these sneakers. First impression with them is that they lack cushioning in comparison with Ultraboost 20, for example, and in comparison with this New Balance, obviously. I also have some problems with these panels of this Prime Knit Plus, because where they are merging those panels, they are very hard and they are sitting over my toes. If this bothers me here, where I'm just doing few steps in my home, imagine having them in your feet running for 10-15 minutes or more. I don't want to think how they will end up my feet after that, with all the sweat and everything. If you are lucky, maybe you don't have these issues like I do, and you can enjoy them the way they are, you know. Here I have both of them on my feet, and the difference is huge, to be honest. New Balance has way more cushioning, better comfort, I don't know. Last year with the previous model, Adidas, they were very close in comfort and cushioning to this New Balance, and this year that I don't know what happened, but everything went wrong somehow. They look updated, they have this big midsole on the back at least, but the comfort is not there, and the cushioning also. Maybe it's different density, but they changed something and you can feel it that. So pros and cons. For pros, the colorways, obviously there are plenty to choose. The quality in general is not bad. I like the laces. I think they are the best I've seen in sneakers lately. For me, they are just perfect the way they are. Only that tips, now that they are flat, I don't like them. I like it way more those that they were before, the rounded ones. If they can make it metallic, those tips, they will be perfect, but probably this, it won't happen, you know. Now cons, well, there are few of them, you know. First of all, the cushioning. What happened there? They used to be good sneakers and now they are trash, to be honest. In cushioning, I'm saying. Comfort the same. They are staying over my toes. Who had that idea? I don't know. But they did it this way. What else? They have reflective materials, but they have it where it's not needed, you know, they have it on the tongue. That tongue will be covered all the time with the laces. If you want to put something reflective, put it in a place where you can see it, you know, otherwise, what's the point, you know? In my opinion, every running sneaker, it should have some reflective materials, maybe on the midsole, or I don't know, pick a place where it's visible, you know, where it's useful actually. I feel that this year everyone else did a better job than Adidas. I mean, Nike did it better, New Balance the same, Asics the same. I don't know what happened with these sneakers. I used to love them, you know. And finally we have the price. It's 180 euros for a pair of sneakers that have so many issues, you know. Yeah, they look great, nice colorways, but it's not, you don't have that comfort, you know, that you're expecting. You don't have the cushioning that you're expecting. So for what you are paying this much? I don't get it. They changed those tips for the laces, now they are flat, but they didn't think to change those merging panels, where is the biggest issue for everyone. Those are staying over my toes and they are bother me all the time. Why not you can change that, you know? Leave the laces the way they were and just change that. Do us a favor. I feel that I'm complaining too much, so I will end up here my review. I do recommend to check them if you want, see if you have those issues, maybe you don't have it, if you are lucky. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. If you have any questions, please let me know and have a nice day.